we're on the last week of our through hike. We camped at Deep Gap, North Carolina last night next to the van. There's a Forest Service road and good spots for camping. We knew it was gonna rain. The last forecast we had gotten said the rain wouldn't start till after we went to bed. So that was good, but then it got windy, really windy in the night. So the rain's okay, but with the wind, you hear the trees creaking, and if we were still regular through hiking, we would have stayed in a shelter. So there's been a few nights like that where we're glad we're all camping together, but if we'd been through hiking, we would stay in a shelter. So it is a little challenging. Daryl had bought this huge tarp at Walmart yesterday and set it up because we thought in the morning when it's pouring rain, we could boil water and eat breakfast under the tarp. But then it was just flapping like crazy. He took it down in the middle of the night. So anyway, we're off and it's clearing up. It's not raining right now, which is nice, and it's not too cold either. Off we go. We have made it down to Blood Gap, the last place on the trail in North Carolina. We're about to cross into Georgia. The border's just 1/10 of a mile ahead. I think so.
There's a new sign.
There is a new sign. Look, we've done it. We've walked home to Georgia.
I forget that part.
I don't remember that rock
I
either.
remember this sign right here.
Yes,
I don't
but
remember.
there's a new sign.
There's a new sign. And I remember this.
Uh-huh.
Metal pipe.
All right, welcome to Georgia. High
I feel
five.
welcomed.
Yeah.
Is that a new sign?
Yes.
Oh, that is a new sign.
Welcome home to Georgia.
Hip, hip, hooray.
Yes.
That's
Here we
your
are.
sign.
We have walked home to Georgia. We're super excited. Our 14th and final state on the Appalachian Trail.
We're hanging here at Dix Creek Gap. It's about noon. We spent most of the morning hanging out at Ingalls. We went to Trailful Outdoors. We went to the hardware store. Then we drove out here to hang out a clothesline or a gear line and dry all our tents out. We got pretty wet last night. The trail crew has crossed into Georgia. Welcome home. And Kay Walker and her cronies are going to bring us dinner here tonight at Dix Creek Gap, so we're looking forward to that. We've claimed some camp spots here next to the road, and so we're hanging out here for the rest of the day. It's looking like pretty good weather. It's a little breezy. Temps are pleasant. We can stand this for a few days. Here's the setup at Dix Creek Gap so far. We've got 2 tents drying out. I've set up a little picnic area, and I got some water on the boil. We're here close to the road, but I think this is going to be a better setup than many we have had during this hike. So I'm about to go roll open the doors. The inside of the tan triplex got a little wet last night, but they're drying out nicely. It's a pleasant day out here. Okay, so we're here at Dix Creek Gap. Kay and Chris Walker have just come and brought us an awesome dinner. Boston butt pork and oatmeal cream pies and fruit with peach filling. And so thank you guys so much.
Yes. Thank you.
We've had a great dinner. We are gonna settle in for a chilly night and put another day in tomorrow. It's looking like good weather.
All right. Thanks, y'all. It's not quite 6 o'clock, but it's dark and cold, and we're getting in our tents. We'll be in our tents for probably 13 hours and probably sleep at least 10 of those, so we're getting a lot of sleep. Yeah. That was very good for us. Pretty much get 3 hours. A windy hike up Powell Mtn.
It's cold.
Yes.
Look at this cool tree.
Well, the temperature is above freezing. The temperature's nice, but the wind has been cold, relentless. We just had a nice lunch break, sitting at the swag of the Blue Ridge. The day's warmed up nicely.
Hi.
Hi. We're hiking up Rocky Mtn. We stopped down at Indian Grave Gap, and Daryl and Baxter met us there with the van because we talked about stopping there. But it was only 3 o'clock, and we thought, all right, let's do this one last mountain for the day. So they're driving around to Unicoi Gap, and it's 2.6 miles up and over Rocky Mtn. So we're tired, but it's totally worth it that we did this today instead of waiting till tomorrow. All right, we're at Unicoi Gap, done for today. What we hiked today, we had done as a 3-day, 2-night backpacking trip about 4 years ago. And then what we hiked yesterday, we had also done as a 2-night backpacking trip. So it's funny to think about when they were younger, doing like little short miles, and now we're hiking it all in one day. We're brushing teeth and about to get in bed. It's getting dark and cold, and it's like 6:15. We've parked on this Forest Service road, and our tents are set up down there. Actually, I take that back. I just looked at my watch. It's 6 o'clock on the dot. Here we are at Chattahoochee Gap. Here's this little short, steep trail that goes down to the headwaters of the Chattahoochee River. It's a little windy right here. Southbound we go. There's a nice, thick rhododendron tunnel. We just ate lunch on this beautiful day. The trail is going to be rerouted around Powell Mtn. So we thought, well, let's check out this reroute.
We're going around it?
Well, I have no idea. I don't know. The trail's just to our right, so we'll...
Oh, it's literally right there.
Yeah, we can watch it and see what happens.
So we're still on the reroute, down below the summit of Powell Mtn, and you can tell they've already done this part. There are leaves on the ground and no freshly turned dirt. We have a nice retaining wall here and some new stairs, and
Yeah.
pretty nice.
So this reroute just goes below the summit. We didn't have to walk all the way up there for a tree-covered peak. Here we are at Hogpen Gap. We have 9/10 of a mile to go, but we may just drop our packs here.
We have Jolly Ranchers, and we're going to see if they will last 9/10 of a mile to Tesnatee Gap. Where are the trails going?
That's really cool.
Those are cool rocks, yeah. made it to Tesnatee Gap. My Jolly Rancher's gone.
Jasper
Mine-
had a little of his.
I stuck it in my teeth for the last half mile. I couldn't. I had
That's
to stay.
commitment. You win.
He had like a tiny speck left. Grayson didn't.
Okay, yeah, I didn't have any left either. All right, we had huge thunderstorms last night, and if we had been normal through hiking, the 5 of us, we would have stayed in a shelter, and therefore we drove to my in-laws' house. It was about 45 minutes away in Gainesville. So we got off at Tesnatee and went and spent the night there, and now we're back at Tesnatee Gap after there were huge thunderstorms last night.
It's pretty foggy outside.
It's pretty foggy, but it's supposed to clear out. Off we go up Cowrock Mtn, out of Tesnatee Gap. We have 6 miles till Neel Gap, and the van crew will meet us there. All right, we were just heading up the stairs out of Tesnatee. I happened to see this little note. The wind got it, but it says, "Go Skogmans, you're almost done." Oh, that's fun.
It's got to be some hiker.
We have a note of encouragement. Maybe
Yeah, I
so.
think it's
I don't know. Well, this morning, the trail is a river in some spots. There's some big branches down also. There was some intense rain and thunderstorms last night. Yikes.
There are more.
Yeah, read it.
More notes. Welcome home, Skogmans. Congratulations.
And then the joke.
Joke. Do trees poop?
All right, what do you think? Do trees poop?
I don't think so.
Well, turn it over and read the answer.
Well, where do you think number 2 pencils come from? It's pretty good. I remember last time we were up here, there were 2 snakes under that.
I know.
Is this Cowrock?
This is Cowrock.
I think there are more than 2.
And check out the gray view. All right, we've been hearing the traffic as we walked down to Neel Gap and the mountain crossing stores.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
down to get that.
Nice. We just walked under.
They're now hiring experienced hikers. Southbound hikers are encouraged to apply.
It's
Daryl and Just Bill met us just right up there, which was fun. And yeah, we can't see it, but the Lumpkin County sign, Lumpkin County line's right there. That's the county we live in. Pretty exciting. We're here. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I was here, I think it was the summer of '99, with a friend from Camp Wilson, Dan, and we bought a VHS tape here at Neel Gap about ultralight backpacking by Ray Jardine. And we took it back to Camp Wilson and we put it in the VCR and we watched it. It had some really good ideas, like how to backpack lightweight. And so we decided to hike the whole Georgia section of the trail over our summer break in 1999, Springer to Bly Gap. So we parked a car in Dix Creek Gap. We were going to double back to the car, and we started at Springer, and we hiked Springer to Hawk Mountain the first night, which isn't too far, but we had to run that whole shuttle. We had pretty light packs.
How low did the tape get your packs? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they
Back
were.
then.
I don't remember what I carried actually. But like 20 pounds maybe was really like ultra lightweight.
Oh yeah.
But the dinner at Hogpen Shelter we made was mac and cheese bowls with pork barbecue mixed into it, which sounds good.
No, it doesn't really.
No, but it made Dan start throwing up. And he threw up all day from Hawk Mountain to here. How far is that? That's a good ways.
Yeah.
We did probably 25 miles. So we stopped here and we were like, do we camp here? Do we keep going? And he was like, I don't have it in me. So we called my mom. And Mom came and got us. And I don't know how we got back to our cars. So that was the first attempt at hiking Georgia. It ended at Neel's Gap, only, what are we, 30 miles in?
Yeah, that's funny. All right, there it is. Lumpkin County sign. Super excited. This does feel like we've walked home. It's cleared a little bit, and there's Blood Mountain. We're going up. I read that Dahlonega got 2.86 inches of rain last night. There's a lot of rain on the trail, or a lot of water on the trail, I guess.
The clouds, they look not clouds. They look like mountains or something.
There, we cannot see the Atlanta skyline, but there's where it would be. It's too cloudy. Yeah. And it feels like the sun's going down and it's like 3:45.
You're just down here in this valley.
Here we are. We know this place well. Preacher's Rock, or Big Cedar Ledges.
Preacher's Rock.
We've been here many, many times. And we've made it. Woody Gap. All right, we are back on trail at Woody Gap. Goodbye to the van crew. And they're gonna meet us at Gooch Gap, which is just 3.5 or 4 miles. So I have my pack, but the boys left their packs. We'll get them in just a few miles. We are on Rocky Mtn, taking in the early morning view. And it was the moment I'd been waiting for. I opened the Weather Channel app and it put us into Dahlonega. Yay! All right, we just got to Cooper Gap and had fun talking with Possum and Dragon, 2 hikers. Possum is actually finishing his Triple Crown today. So that was fun to talk to him, and his friend Dragon's hiked the last, I don't know, from Roanoke with him. So we got here and said, all right, let's pick some turkey sandwiches. And Skipper said,
Thomas Odom's bringing us Chick-fil-A to Horse Gap at 1 o'clock.
okay.
I just lost a tooth while eating Cheez-Its.
Let me see, which one was it?
Hey.
Oh, yep, I do see.
Yep, I do see.
Okay. What to do with it?
Go back Springer.
Throw it off Springer Mountain? I like that.
Well, it's not really any place.
You're welcome.
There's a view. There's a little spot.
I hit something.
If you want to be really good, hit that red container from here.
Yeah!
Oh, I thought you had it.
I'm about to just tip my van and leave.
All right, our friend Jack came and brought us some Chick-fil-A. He brought Thomas with him.
Yeah,
We're here at Horse Gap. We've got 10 miles to go. We're camped tonight at Three Forks. But the Chick-fil-A and Sweet Tea really is going to power through the rest of the day.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And the boys are throwing rocks at their plastic containers. They're saying thank you in their hearts.
All right, we've been having a ton of fun this last day because there are road crossings like every 2 miles for a while. So
Oh, here's the van's right down there.
the van's right down here. This is it. Yeah, so we keep meeting the van. Jasper and Grayson aren't wearing packs just because we keep meeting the van, and it's been fun. We just walked through a whole bunch of rangers.
They're foam pad guys.
We
Not
may,
inflatable pads, they choose foam pads, I guess.
we may hear gunfire all night.
There goes the black fox.
I have to tell the story of the first time we went on a backpacking trip, all 5 of us, just an overnight, and we had parked at Three Forks and walked a mile to Long Creek Falls and then camped above the falls. And the kids were, I think, 3, 5, and 7. And they didn't carry anything. So Daryl and I carried all the stuff. And Jasper and Baxter slept in hammocks. And then Daryl and I slept under a tarp, just a small ultralight tarp that we would pitch and put Grayson between us. But it ended up being really cold, or it seemed colder that night. It was like July, so we didn't think it was gonna be cold. And we couldn't carry 5 sleeping bags. So I just remember it was like musical chairs all night long. We were moving around, making sure everybody was warm. We did not sleep very much, but I think the kids slept well. Anyway, we always talk about that. Do you remember that trip?
No.
You don't. You were 3 years old. We're gonna spend our last night on the trail here at Three Forks, getting ready for a fire. And Daryl just said a friend of ours, Melissa, is bringing pizza. We are so excited. Tell me about the boat challenge.
Well, it's got a lot of rules, but basically it's got to be fast, it's got to survive, it's got to have a sail on it, and consist of 3 separate materials. So I have a stick and a lot of rhododendron. So I need to get a...
Wait, what's the third material?
I don't know what it's going to be yet.
Oh, okay.
It's going to drop in like this. I'm going to sail
What
on
about fiberglass?
it. No, it has to be natural materials. All right, I got to get a sail.
How's your boat building?
Good.
It has to be bigger than a white blaze, consists of 3 or more materials.
The middle of rhododendron leaves used as rope does not count as a
If
material.
you're gonna tie stuff using the middle of rhododendron leaves, that doesn't count. So that doesn't count as material. And it's gotta survive a trial of strength and a trial of speed.
Right? And you
Rocks.
automatically leaf, rocks, wood, rhododendron leaf.
Featuring sailor Neel Mark.
Wait, guys, I thought we were starting.
Okay, our friends, the Fagans. Melissa texted me at 4 o'clock and said,
Yeah.
hey, can I bring you anything? And I was in the middle of typing, no, we're good. And she answered too fast and said, pizza, donuts, sodas. And I was like, okay, those all sound good.
Yes.
So they drove up here from Dahlonega. I mean, we're real close to home. And brought us Papa John's pizza and root beer and Mountain Dew. And so we're hanging out at Three Forks eating
awesome.
dinner. Thank you, Fagans.
Thank you.
You guys are rock stars.
Thank you for joining us on our last night.
Exciting.
Okay, we just had the best time with the Fagans.
Yes.
We have really enjoyed our fire tonight. It is neat to be home in a place we know. When Jasper was 3, maybe 4, I brought him out on his first overnight backpacking trip right here at Three Forks. And we parked the car right here where the van is now, and we hiked a mile up to Long Creek Falls and spent the night. And I have a picture from that hike
Oh, yes.
of Jasper on the bridge over here, and he's like just pumped to be outside. So it's neat to spend our last night on the hike here, kind of where we started backpacking together. So it has been a fun trip. I've said to a lot of people that we don't really want it to be over, but we want to be home. And it's a weird dichotomy. Like, it's just a, tug of war inside.
Yeah.
But it will be really nice tomorrow night to lay down in my own bed and close the bedroom door. And if I need to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, like, just go into my own bathroom and cook my own breakfast on my own stove tomorrow.
Yes.
So we do miss home, and it feels good to be so close. It's been fun.
Okay, I also actually videoed earlier and told the story of the first time all 5 of us came backpacking
Yes,
together.
at the same place.
It was here, yeah.
It was.
We went to Long Creek Falls. All right, boys.
Yeah.
Everyone nestled snug in their beds.
Yeah.
It's our last night.
Hi.
Hi.
I didn't know you were videoing.
Oh,
We're all
hello.
singing Weird Al.
You're
No,
singing.
Baxter's singing Weird Al.
No, you were. Hi.
Is everybody warm?
Yeah.
Yes, I should
yeah.
put my sleeping bag on the front.
Well,
You wanna see how
yeah.
close I set this thing up to the creek? It was kind of stupid.
Oh, it's like half a foot from the creek over that way.
Oh,
If a
okay.
bear attacks from where you're standing, I'm taking a swim.
Okay.
It's the last night though, so
Yeah.
we can dry everything out later.
Jasper's quilt almost fell in the creek.
Shh, gosh.
But it's last night, so even if it did, it's fine. I mean, like, mostly fine. It's a quilt.
Where's my pillow at?
I'm proud of you boys. It's been fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Has.
Lots of fun. Lots and...
It might get dewy. I don't know if y'all want to put your shoes
My shoes are inside. Hey, when's wake up?
inside. 6:15.
Yay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
gotta
realize
pack
you-
up, boil water, have breakfast. So we're walking by
6:30?
7:15.
Well, no, because we got a deadline.
I didn't
We have
realize
to
root
be
beer had
places,
caffeine.
y'all.
I
We
mean,
have to
I knew
go
that,
to
but
specific
forgot.
places.
so now I'm like twitching. Baxter forgot that root beer.
Is our last meal literally just gonna be oatmeal packets and Pop-Tarts?
What are you talking about? Oh, in the morning?
Yeah.
Our last breakfast?
Yeah.
We have some leftover pizza.
Cold pizza.
Anything's better at this point.
Then Pop-Tarts and grits.
Can I fix some ramen?
For breakfast?
Yeah.
Sure.
Whatever you want, Jasper.
You know, since it's the last day.
It's that's right. I'll probably say yes to whatever. All right, y'all sleep well.
You too.
Good night. Our last night on the trail.